Hello, it's the Beginner Crafter, and I'm bringing a FlossTube video this time. And I've worked only on 4 projects, so I made a big progress on one of them, on the Virgo, but I'm going to show it to you the last. I returned to a project that I haven't been working for a long time, and it's Mini Marvellous Garden. So it's this one. It's just about 200 stitches, so probably it doesn't look like much, but I filled out this yellow cream part because that's the thread I was missing before. So I was able to now fill it out. And I've got some more colors that are not as delicate. There's some dark blue, so it's something fun happening right now. I don't know when the next time I will work on it is going to be honest, but it's been fun to go back to it because it's been really a long time, quite a few weeks that I've worked on it, and the progress is really quite small. I think it's still in about 30% of the whole, so not a lot, as you can see, but yeah, something's happening, so I'll try and go back to it this year, not to have such a long break again. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm excited that, you know, some colors are happening. It's not so delicate, creamy blue, grayish tones anymore. It's just something intense as well. So that's this one. Then I've got the Hogwart Crest. Oh, here, let me show you. So I've got the top part almost completely done. I'm only missing a fragment here of this light gray, a little bit of here, and then this part of Crest, and this part. But I've already begun just doing the background color for Gryffindor, just to work on something else than this yellowish gray brown thing. So I've got some intense color going right now, and yeah, we'll see how it goes later, but it looks better and better every time I work on it. I think I've worked about 400 stitches on this one, so I think the progress is more visible now, but yeah, it's getting better and better because this will fill out a lot, this Gryffindor. I mean, you will be able to see what it is and what it feels like, what it looks like later on. I think it's going to just change quite a lot. I mean, of course, I'll try to fill out the upper part as well, sort of in the meantime. But right now, I've moved on to Gryffindor color and Gryffindor part of the crest, so yay! And the next project I've worked on is the Christmas Bauble, and it's mostly because Christmas is coming, so I need to get it done. Maybe not ASAP, but well, it's not even a month till Christmas, so actually yeah, ASAP is quite a nice way to that. So I guess I'll make this the focus right now, because in this month I have to not only finish cross stitching it, but also making it to an actual bubble. So I need to get a move on it. So this time I've worked mainly on this bottom like slope stitches, this spruce I guess, and then this one and the snowflake. So what I've got left is a bit of that Christmas tree, the snowman, and then filling out those details in colors. So I think it's more than 200 stitches, but I think it shouldn't take longer than a week now. As long as I have all the colors that I need, it really shouldn't take longer than a week to finish this. And then I can move on to just crafting it into a Christmas bubble. And in total, in its entirety, it looks like this. These are the two designs. So the church, houses, slopes and stuff. And then there's the Christmas tree with ornaments. So this is what the final piece will look like. And my last project, the one I'm most happy about, is the Virgo. And I've already started page 11. I mean, there are a few stitches left on page 10, as you can see, but they are confetti stitches and I really don't want to do them right now. So I've moved on to page 11 and I've got quite a lot of it done. This piece of hair, the piece of blue background. I guess the next I'll be, continuing the dark, because that's where I have my needle on. And no, my needle is on the yellow. So actually I'll be continuing the yellow then. Oh yeah, the black already went to page 12, so that's why. So I'll just focus on those threads that I've got continuing from page 6, and I'll just do them first, and then I'll move on to the blues and the background. And wow, I just really am happy because yeah, I'm almost at the half. Like, it's the most impressive half, let's be honest, the most detailed half also. So I hope there won't be so many switching colors anymore, and there won't be so many confetti stitches anymore. So I'm quite happy about that as well. And I've already have some stitches on those pages as well, because I just wanted to continue with the thread. So yeah, that's what the Virgo looks like right now. It is quite big. And because I have so much of it done, and I will focus on it this year as well, I need to rethink something for the next year, because if you've watched me for a while now, Virgo is my #1 project. I really want to finish it the first when it comes to full coverage pieces. And this is like my most important piece right now. But the School of Magical Stitches, it's a group on Facebook that sort of helped me get a grip on myself and stitch every week. And they also have different prompts, so that you don't, like, you have to choose your piece according to the prompts that they give you. So you sort of have an idea what to stitch on. You don't have to make decisions. You don't have to work on one piece only, which I guess would be kind of boring and make me want to stop stitching. So for the next year, they're planning to make a challenge for one full coverage picture. that you continue to focus on throughout the year. And the thing is, if you finish the piece before the year ends, you're basically out of the challenge. I mean, the rules haven't really been posted yet, but I imagine it's going to work as usual. So mostly you score points for just doing the designated amount of stitches and not really for finishing. So it would be best to have a piece that you can work on for the full year. And I hope that if the Virgo was my focus, I would finish it quite fast, like before the year ends. So I'm going to have to make, I think, Miranda as my next challenge, because there I've got quite a lot left. I mean, I'm about 4%, maybe 5% in. So that will definitely last me a year. And it's my second favorite piece. So I think I'll work on that, and I'll just put Virgo as just other kind of whip. Or if the rules are that, you know, you can only have one full coverage picture, then I'll just stitch on the Virgo regardless of the School of Magical Stitches. I mean, after all, it's not like I have to stitch just what they tell me. I stitch for my pleasure and for my sort of goals, if you want to call them that. The truth is, it is helpful when you have other people working towards more or less the same goal, and also just, you know, helping you choose what to work on. I think it's a bit more fun way of making those decisions. But if I can't work on Virgo in the School of Magical Stitches, I'll just work on the Virgo outside of the School of Magical Stitches. So I will work on it next year, definitely. But I want to make sure that I do quite a lot of it this year, because in the next year it just might not be as easy to work on it as it is right now. But I think next week's focus will be the Christmas bubble, to finish it before Christmas, and to make a bubble of it later on. So here are my 4 projects I've worked on this week. Lots of blue and lots of different colors in a few places. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see my progress on my cross stitch whips, and also on my craft stuff that I do every other week. Consider subscribing, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!